Hey everybody, this is Singh. We're here at the New York Times Travel Show. And I'm very happy to be here, and I'd like to introduce you to Randle Roper. Randle, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. We've had such a great weekend here at the travel show.
Amazing.
Yeah, everyone's been so enthusiastic for what we're doing, and thank you for coming by and letting us tell a little bit of our story.
Right, so you're with Vacaya.
Correct.
So maybe you could tell us a little bit about Vacaya.
Sure. Vacaya is the first and only large-scale, full ship and full resort vacation company that is catering to the entire LGBTQIAPK spectrum. So, Atlantis RCP, they kind of tackle the G's with the gays, Olivia tackles the L's with the lesbians, and we are kind of offering something completely new and different for the entire spectrum to come together. A sort of pride at sea, if you will.
I mean, it sounds amazing.
Well,
So how did you come up with the idea, and how long has Vacaya been around?
So we just launched this past May, and our very first cruise hasn't even happened yet. So we're doing that this coming August out of New York City. We're sailing up to Canada, New Brunswick, Canada. Then we're coming down the coast of Maine, Bar Harbor. Then we're going to spend 2 days and an overnight in P-Town for Carnival. We're going to do the official Carnival kickoff with our arrival in the town. And we're actually the very first LGBT anything cruise-wise that has come into Carnival, and will be the largest ship ever in history to overnight in P-Town. So lots of history-making moments in that very first cruise.
That sounds amazing. The concept sounds fantastic. Yeah. And how did you come up with the idea of doing
Sure. Yeah, listen, the world has changed so much. I used to be the president of RCP Vacations, and before that, the executive producer for Atlantis Events. And in those days, we really needed a safe haven as a community, and although the argument could be made that in today's political climate we might need safe havens again, but in general our rights and our way of life has greatly improved over the last 10, 20, 30 years. So we're trying to open up the experience to a much wider segment of our community, because there's so much fabulous out there, outside of the gays, outside of the lesbians. There's so many wonderful people, and we're just trying to create a really warm, welcoming travel environment for those folks.
Okay, so a much more all-inclusive kind of experience.
Exactly. All-inclusive in so many ways. It's kind of a double entendre for us, because we are inclusive of the entire community, but we're also, many of our trips, 4 of our 5 trips, are actually all-inclusive in the true sense of the travel word, where food and beverage and excursions and all of those things are included as well. So
it sounds amazing. I mean, it's a brand new venture. It's exciting.
It is. It's
and
scary, because we are the first to chart this new course. So it really is, I think, if our community wants a great alternative, right? We need that support in those first couple of years, because we're a tiny little startup at the end of the day, but we have very big plans for what we'd like to do.
It sounds really, really exciting. It sounds ambitious, and it sounds like it could be a very successful venture. And to not have your first cruise in yet, I mean, I could see how you could be a little nervous,
a little bit, yeah.
but exciting at the same time. How do you feel? What are your thoughts about World Pride coming here in New York City?
We are so excited, and it's one of the reasons we actually chose New York as our starting destination, because of the energy around World Pride, around the Stonewall 50th anniversary. We couldn't imagine a better city to start from. And I'm a DC resident, but I have lived in New York through the years at different times, and this is frankly the greatest city on the planet, so how can you go wrong, right? And we're going to the #1 gay destination in America in P-Town, so it's a great combination for that very first cruise.
Sounds amazing.
Well,
Thank you.
I hope you'll join us.
Oh no, I mean, it sounds exciting, so absolutely.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be the hottest party of the year. There's no question about it. We're a brand new brand, so big launch party. We'll be sailing out of New York Harbor past the Statue of Liberty on our very first night. We've got some amazing surprise guest entertainers who are going to join us from Broadway, from Pop, and it's going to be really exciting.
Phenomenal. Well, thank you so much,
gosh,
Randle.
such a
It's been a
pleasure.
pleasure
Thank
meeting
you.
you. And, best of luck with this venture.
Thank
I'm
you.
hoping it's a huge success, because it sounds like it's a wonderful thing. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.